today we have tea. We usually actually do have tea, but we usually finish it before we start recording.
Yeah, but this has been microwaved because it got cold.
It got cold. It's a sin. Because clearly we can't drink tea properly. Just lying.
This week we started varsity after our month-long break.
Research break.
Yeah.
I didn't do any research. I just work.
And I did, yeah.
And you did nothing.
Anyway, we've realised now, because we're in our second semester of our fourth year of our degree, in our early 20s, we have realised that we have absolutely no clue how to adult. There's been no one who actually taught us valuable things that we could use later in life.
Yep.
After 12 years of our school career, we have no clue how to do anything that matters.
We're talking about taxes.
Taxes. What are those things? What are taxes? How do you do a tax return? What is a tax return?
Do you know that I didn't know that you had to have a tax number before my sister was like going for her new job, and she was like, "Mom, can you find my tax number for me?" And I was like, "What?
What is a
You need a tax number?"
What does that thing do? No one knows.
No one knows.
So after us spending 12 years at school, an institution that's supposed to teach you how to deal with life after school,
We didn't know anything about
we
life
realised
after
we
school.
know nothing. I mean, we know trigonometry,
I know sine theta over cos theta equals tan theta.
but we have no idea how to
I've
do
never used that in my life.
But that was somehow important. I mean, we have no idea how to do taxes. We have no idea how the government bills you for your utilities, like electric and water.
Electric.
We didn't know how to apply for, like, where do you go
then we
to
take
apply
it
for, like, a
higher.
student loan? We never learned that.
No.
I mean, that was what life orientation was for, right?
Yeah, I think my whole high school career life orientation was pretending the teacher didn't exist and trying to see how long it would take before she would leave the class.
And that's if your life orientation teacher even showed up for class. The class that's supposed to teach you how to deal with life after school taught us one, safe sex, coping mechanisms,
Bad coping mechanisms and STDs.
and STDs.
Yep.
And we did one lesson on your human rights and what are human rights. Okay? 5 years, 4 topics.
4 topics, 5 years. We didn't even get taught like how to do like CPR in an emergency, or what the emergency numbers even are for our country. I only know this one because it was taught to me when I was like 6.
What is
Oh
it?
look, that's the police number, 10111 for emergencies. That's it. I don't know if I need to call an ambulance. I don't know who to call. I don't have a number for that.
I didn't learn
I
that.
know, right? That's cool. But that's the only thing we ever learned.
I didn't even learn that.
And then automatically all of us kids were like,
I know in America it's 911. It's not like that in South Africa. What is it, like 081 911?
I don't know.
Who knows? If she stops breathing now, she's basically going to
dead.
die because I have no idea who to call.
But this always translated into this.
Because we're mature like that.
Because who doesn't like googly eyes? I mean, I think the things that I've learned in my house on how to adult is you never phone the home phone after like 9 o'clock because then we assume that someone's dying. If you have plastic bags, the way to store plastic bags is in other plastic bags. Oh, if somebody comes to your house, you need to feed them. If there's anybody like in the vicinity of your house, you should feed them.
If someone's upset, you offer them a hot beverage.
Yeah.
Whether
Want
they
some
want
tea?
one or not is
Yeah.
irrelevant because you're going to make that cup of tea anyway. Also, I've learned that if you do not make your bed every
You're a
day,
bad human.
you are a bad human. It doesn't change the fact that you're going to sleep in it again and get it all messed up again. It needs to be made. If you have people coming over, every room in the house
Needs to be clean.
needs to be spotless.
No matter if they're gonna see that room or not,
It
you
needs
must
to
clean
be
the
clean.
entire house.
That's
the entire
true.
house.
The entire house.
Like the garden
From
as
top-
well. Next thing you know, they're gonna want you to freaking clean out the gutters just in case somebody might see how dirty they are.
Or sit on the roof.
Or sit on the roof. What is the things that you should know that you just don't know? Like, I don't know how to change a tire or check if my oil and water is fine in the car. I don't know how to do that. And what happens
Like
if
when
I'm
you,
just
when
like,
you go to the petrol station, they're like, water, oil. I don't even know what they're talking about.
I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. I don't know if it's fine. I just say it's fine.
We just say it's fine and hope for the best. And if we
Next
break
minute.
down, okay, then we know actually
It wasn't okay.
fine. I don't know what that stuff does in your engine. I'm sure the water cools it down. What does the oil do?
It's also for lubrication. I just know how to look helpless and then hopefully someone will come help me. Just sit on the sidewalk and cry.
Okay, I think the biggest issue with our generation, I'm going to be straight up honest, is parents have always told us you need to act like adults.
But we don't know what
then
that is.
When we get the chance, they don't let us. So we're told to act like adults, but we're treated like teenagers.
Yeah,
And I think
it's very true.
that's one of the biggest problems with our generation, is we've never actually been given the opportunity to act like adults. I feel that's gonna kill me.
Just gonna put this out there. I used to be freaking terrified of answering the phone. I used to have huge anxiety about speaking to anybody on the phone. I really did. And I mean, like, if somebody phoned me, I would just look at the phone while it rang until it stopped ringing.
And then send them a message.
And then send them a message and be like, sorry, I missed your call. What's wrong?
When actually we didn't, because we saw your phone number and we knew who you were, but we just stared until you stopped.
I just would watch it until it stopped.
Because for phoning people, it's not.
That's like the worst thing that I could possibly do. Now, this is probably the only thing I've learned as an adult. How to not be terrified of answering the phone. That's it. I am now not as terrified to answer the phone. I still have to look at it and be like, okay. Hello, Rebecca speaking.
Okay. So should we stop?
Please like and subscribe our video, guys.
Videos come out every Friday.
Every Friday. And then please leave your comments down below, and if there's any
If there's anything you want us to talk about, I'll take it from here. If there's anything you guys want us to talk about, please tell us.